Plaintiff Mathis says she and the defendant have been friends for over 3 years, but she's suing her today for crashing her car. Defendant Clara Johnson says she and Mecca were good friends, but Clara insists the accident she had in Mecca's car was not her fault, and she's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
Hi, basically Anna. I grew up in Southside Jamaica, Queens. I came from a poverty-stricken type of lifestyle. I lost my dad, lost my sister. The streets was hard. Sometimes we didn't even have food to eat. I had to go out there and do what I had to do to make sure my siblings eat. We was in and out of foster care, so in any event, I only known her 3.5 years, so she can only know what she experienced by knowing me for 3.5 years.
All right, you give me some background on yourself.
I would say my lifestyle was a little different from hers. But I just want to talk about Mecca and I. She's a very good friend of mine, and I really respect her. And the reason I do respect her is that she really want to make it. And, she, wants to make it so badly that she's gullible, very gullible.
Okay. Car repairs, how does she owe you for that?
Okay, well, basically, I let her borrow my car. She crashed it. She didn't let me know. She didn't report it to the police, and I found out when I got back. And
did you tell me about this accident? Did you tear her car up?
Well, yeah, someone did crash her car. Someone banged into her car, but it was an accident. It was an accident.
I know, but
yeah.
Were you negligent?
Was I negligent?
Yes, ma'am.
I was driving a vehicle, but I'm just saying, like, I personally didn't go out to crash her car.
The lady said you ran a stop sign.
Did you do anything?
I didn't run the stop sign.
Ma'am, talk to me. Did you do anything wrong?
Well, there was an accident with her car. Someone hit her car. That person that hit her car.
You didn't do anything wrong in that scenario?
Well, I was driving a vehicle and someone hit her car. I'm not going to say, I was the one that was driving her car when it got hit.
You've answered that over and over, and I've asked the same question over and over, whether you did something wrong. Do we know whether she was
it was wrong that her car got crashed,
Did you do something wrong? Were you negligent?
I was the driver of the car.
Okay, and that's not per se doing something wrong. Doing something wrong is, what I heard her say, is that you ran a stop sign. That's doing something wrong.
No, I did not run the stop sign. I stopped at the stop sign.
How do you know she ran a stop sign?
Okay, well, basically, when I got back, I found out that she didn't call the police. She took the lady's information, and I spoke to the lady. The lady told me that she ran a stop sign and that she begged her not to call the police, gave her my insurance information, and then I requested to meet with the lady so I could see her damages, meet where the car had gotten the accident.
I begged her not to call the police.
And basically, when I got there, the lady has a Jeep. She has a protecting ram on her Jeep, and my car is just a regular 2008 Honda. So my car had the most impact of damage, and she had like a little mark on the right side of her vehicle. So in any event, she said Miss Johnson begged her not to call the police and wanted to try to subside it without getting the police involved. I'm the one that called the police and had the police report made, but they took a statement from her and the other lady that she got into the accident with, and the lady told the police that she ran a stop sign.
Okay, you have evidence of that?
Yes.
And you mentioned something about an insurance company. They usually determine also which party was negligent before they put some money out.
Basically, the insurance company determined that she was at fault.
Okay, give me just the police statement right now, and then anything you might have from an insurance company. Did you ask the lady not to contact the police?
No, I did not ask the lady not to contact the police.
All right, good enough.
This is from the insurance company.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Now, the lady, driver of vehicle 2, states she was traveling westbound when vehicle 1 did not stop at a stop sign. So the lady said that about you.
Yeah, the lady said that.
And the insurance.
And I'm saying that I did stop at the stop sign.
I'm telling you the evidence. All right, we found that our insurance was only partially.
That's from the Allstate Insurance, which was the lady's insurance company.
Gotcha. And they say that they have found after their investigation that their insured, meaning the person you hit, was only 20% responsible. And you have nothing stating that you were not responsible?
No, I don't have anything. The lady hit in the back. She hit the car in the back.
All right, well, I'm going to go with what she told the police and the insurance company's investigation. What was the total amount of the damage? The insurance company says the total
Oh, the insurance
able
company.
to pay 20% of the $46.90.
That's what the insurance company said.
Yeah, $46.90. And
Yes.
so 20% of $46.90,
$938.
we would be able to pay 20%. So they say
38.
$938.
Take that off of 46.
Okay.
I also
And so
provided that from
means
Allstate.
yes, take that off of 46. And how does she harass you?
37.52.
37.52.
She calls me on the phone and like say really bad things to me constantly all throughout the night, in the morning, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Call me, wake me up. I don't even need an alarm clock to wake up. I mean, she just called me saying, you got my money? You got my money? Oh, you don't give me my money? Say, I thought you was my
What would you
friend.
tell
Like, then she turn around and say like, you know, I got people, you know, I could jack you
Well,
up
what
for
would
this.
you
'Cause
tell her when she was calling that off?
What did I tell her?
Yes, ma'am.
I wouldn't say anything to her. I would not say
Okay. Why
anything
wouldn't
to
you
her other
respond?
than stop calling on my phone. And I'd even offered her at one point to help her with the car, but then she just kept
Why do you
calling
think
me
she
and
kept
stuff.
calling?
Well, the reason she kept calling me because I didn't pay her right away. But as my friend, because she's my friend, you know, I really wanted to help
You
out
said you
because her
didn't
car
talk to
got
her.
hit.
You said you didn't talk to her when she was
Well,
calling.
I'm just saying, after a while, I stopped talking to her because she started saying all kind of crazy stuff,
What
calling
did you
me
tell her you
evil,
would do?
telling me I'm a devil, telling me that
I got
her
that.
friends shouldn't
When
be
you first-
talking,
I got that. I
telling
got
me her
that.
friends
I got
she
that,
shouldn't
ma'am.
talk to me.
When she first called, what did you tell her you would do?
I told her that I would try to help her pay for the car, the damage of
and
the
the
car.
next time she called, what did you tell her?
Basically, I told her the same thing. I told her I would help her pay
Okay,
for her
and
car.
why didn't you?
Well, I mean, I was going through some financial situation,
Did you
and then
tell
when
her
I got
that?
the money, I did tell her that, but she didn't understand that.
And
she
what
did
was
not
she
understand.
saying? When she called you after that, did you remind
But she
her?
go, but Claire,
Please be quiet.
Yeah.
When she called you after you told her you were having financial problems, how did she respond to that?
she said, but you crashed my car. That's all she kept saying. You crashed my car. You had an accident with my car. My car is banged up. That's what she's like.
All
you
right,
know,
I'm
like
going to
that.
dismiss your harassment claim because you promised to pay some money and you didn't. So she had a right to call you and say, when are you going to pay me my money? And I'm going to grant yours. You have evidence from both an insurance investigation that says she's responsible. You also have, I'm going to go with the statement of the person whose car was damaged, and they say that you ran a stop sign. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Well, I'm just going to say, after the accident, you really showed your real side. I mean, another side like some Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde type person.
Nah, you did that.
The way
I didn't do that.
You came off talking about,
I don't move out of order.
foul, you wrecked my car, and this is that.